Hi there, this is the demo video for LPS. So, when you first publish it, you'll see that you have a new icon on your home menu. It's going to be right here. And you'll see these menu options right here. This is actually an unreleased feature, but that's coming in probably the next update. But yeah, so you have this new power button right here. It's going to turn on the system, and you'll see the puppet that you just built. And to drop it, just press drop. And now you'll be able to use all these little ball joints right here if you're on desktop. And if you're on VR, you'll just see a bunch of like little blue bones that you can grab, and the puppet will try to follow them. Alright? So, we established that you can look at a ball joint, it'll turn white. And in order to control it, you just come to this menu right here, and you can use these two joysticks right here. So if I want to move the upper arm, I can do this. The orientation of the joystick doesn't change from where you look, so it does kind of get a little wacky to use sometimes. But yeah, you can move it up and down, side to side, and if you want to twist it, you just use the other one. It'll only go these two ways. And of course you can do it for this part right here, or the spine. Man, you see, at certain angles it's really weird to use. Put that down. Like both of these. Let's say I want to do a peace sign. Right? So I'm going to get her into a pose something like that. What am I doing? Should be like that. Yeah. Alright. Now I can get into a little bit of the hands. There's a hand menu right here. And you can control the hands and the individual fingers. I've also included some presets. Right now we're going to control the left one. So I have a peace sign right here. Delta Flare's hand is very weird, I know. That's just her thumb. Let's see if I can just fix that. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's how you can control the individual fingers. This is the first bone, second bone, and third bone. Of course, you can spread it right here. And if you want to control the gaze of your puppet, you just go to this menu right here inside, and you can control the horizontal and the vertical. And then just copy to right. Of course, the only reason there's two is so you can control them individually. Maybe you want to make a dirt face, or you actually want some kind of focus, or it's focusing something closer by. Alright, just go ahead and kind of orient that. Alright, and that's the hand. Let's say if I wanna change the face, I can go to MMD face. And I do also have some presets, but you can control most, if not all, of your MMD blend shapes. Not all avatars actually have all of them, but let's see. So I'm going to go to presets. I can choose a smile. I can reset it. This one apparently only affects the eyebrows. Angry, surprised, sad, disappointed, sleep. I did actually record all of these on Rendo. Rendo has all of these. Yeah. So that's how the face works. Of course, there's all the radials. And if you ever want to move your puppet, say somewhere in the sky, you just move it. Yeah, just make it float. Yeah. Wrong menu. Yeah, she's floating with a peace sign. But yeah, you can make any pose you want. Pretty much any pose. Any realistic pose with LPS. And that's basically the basics. But of course, if you ever want to make like more than one puppet, that is possible. You just switch them here. You can also scale your puppet right here. And you can switch between the other ones. Of course, the other ones also spawn in front of you by default. That is how the process for switching works. Of course, you can also save your poses. So if I want to save, you can go to your slots right here. You do have to press and hold for it to save. Same for load. And now if I want to reset it, which you also have to press and hold to do, it will reset to pose, to T-pose, and then if you want to preview a save slot, just click it, and it will preview. If you want to load it, you press load, and you press and hold your save slot, and then it will load your pose. I'm going to reset it again. Now, if you have a pose that you're doing with your player model, say like with either Go Beyond or with like say you're in VR and you want to start on something, you can use this. So the way this works is the contacts are arranged in such a way that not every angle is covered. So I can't just like have a toggle on that says toggle it on to blend. So in order for it to work, you do have to like kind of slowly control this, slowly go to 100 until it matches your pose. And because if you go all the way to 100%, you might skip past the contacts. So that's something to worry about, or well, not worry about, but you know, keep in mind. So yeah, that's what you can do. This shows the contacts. You can also turn it off so you can take your picture, because of course. And if you want to show like all of the angles and the possible movements, this does also take a lot of your frames, possibly. But yeah, you can see what all the joints are at and what they can do. But yeah, that should be everything to go over. And